All right, well, we've gone quad, folks. The dream of Penta upload is dead, and I'm very doubtful people will get notifications of the quad, but there's an important topic that I hope you'll see today or maybe tomorrow, and you'll consider sharing this video on Twitter or on Facebook. It'll take just a second, but it's really helping the channel, and I really appreciate all of your support. We had a classic get woke, go broke moment with the Talking Dead crew last week. If you're unaware, well, Chris Hardwick was found innocent of basically any wrongdoing. Again, this is a very frustrating one for me, a very angering case, because what we had was an angry ex who shared personal details of their relationship. Details that, if true, don't make Chris Hardwick look like a good guy. Then again, not really a reason to fire a guy. It's my opinion that probably most people in Hollywood or in entertainment are likely to be assholes off camera. This is true in the sports world, for example. Most of our favorite athletes, many of them, not most, sorry, many of them can be complete douchebags, which is why it seems like people really always kind of congregate around the ones that are kind of have this reputation as being fan-friendly or a family man, things like that. Chris Hardwick worked hard, built up a company called Nerdist, built an online empire, something to really respect. He went on to host some TV shows, and now the most popular show, which is the after shows for Talking Dead, called Talking Dead, Walking Dead themed after show. It's been on the air many years. This accusation and the mere pressure from the SJW hate mob was enough to get him put on leave, and I suppose my formal opinion, my public opinion, is that alone is absurd. But in today's hashtag Me Too, hashtag Believe Women, hashtag Guilty Till Proven Innocent world, I suppose that was a win, that he was merely suspended pending an investigation. He was also removed from the site that he created. Insanity. We saw him return last week to Talking Dead, and some producers, which were probably unpaid interns or something, quit the show after reinstated. Now, let me be clear. A man was accused, investigated, and found not guilty of any wrongdoing, and people still quit the show. Good riddance. Enjoy getting broke. By the way, you know what would be a great time is to check out. Today would be a great day to pick up one of the many beautiful t-shirts or posters I have available. They go directly to supporting the channel. I actually get a few bucks from each one, and you get a sweet t-shirt, whether it's the Get Woke, Go Broke poster you might want, or one of these 6 t-shirt designs. Any one of them helps the channel a lot, and you should check it out. Back to the video. So they quit, and it's insane. He returns to the show, and his ex, Zoe Dykstra, has basically failed at smearing his character. Now, this will follow him around forever, and the whole thing is pathetic. Staffers on the Talking Dead are quitting in protest over Hardwick's return Sunday, 2 months after an ex-girlfriend simply accused him of mistreating her. Provided no evidence, and again, I read it. Wasn't a great look for a guy, but it's not like he was physically abusive or, I don't know. Didn't paint him like a great boyfriend, but then again, this is the opinion of an ex who didn't bring anything up until well after they were broken up. A female executive producer and a handful of the show's staff, approximately 25, have fled since the AMC announcement Hardwick resumed his role as host of The Walking Dead. 25 people now on the unemployment line. I don't know what they think this is going to prove. If some other, woke warrior company is going to say, wow, you were working on one of the most popular franchises in television history, and you quit to what? Make a statement? Nobody's going to remember you. All 25 of you will be looking for work tomorrow. How does that feel? You know, the line of people who would love to work on The Talking Dead or anything even remotely close to The Walking Dead is miles long, and you walk over what? A man being proven innocent? This isn't even a matter of principle. It's a matter of absolute stupidity. I feel so badly for Chris Hardwick for everything that he's had to go through because of the reactionary and the lynch mob mentality of the current mainstream media, especially with people in Hollywood. In a very emotional staff meeting called by Hardwick on Wednesday, according to sources, the comedian apologized for their ordeal. He also offered one-on-one meetings for any crew members with concerns, something I wouldn't have done. The cable host faced swift backlash after Dykstra published her essay on a blog less than 72 hours after her first-person piece hit the internet. AMC suspended Talking Dead a day before its debut. Now, you wonder if AMC or Chris Hardwick might be looking for some financial retribution. Probably be very difficult to prove in court her intent, but I can't see this as anything but some sort of smear attempt against his character. She alleged she was prohibited from having male friends, drinking alcohol, or speaking when the two were out in public during their 3-year relationship. He said she, quote, let him assault her. Then is it really? I don't really understand that phrasing. The 29-year-old actress, who will never find work again, defended her essay this week as Hardwick stepped back into the spotlight. I 100% stand by every word of my essay. I like how she calls it an essay. What it is no different than Zoe Quinn's ex-boyfriend airing their dirty laundry in a blog. It doesn't make you a hero, as dramatic and interesting as it may be to everyone on the outside looking in. It just makes you kind of a shitty person. 100% factual, unembellished, and I have the evidence to back it up in order to protect myself in case of an actual litigation. Interesting. Why would you be saying that now? Why would you be worried about getting sued? Maybe it's because you had bad intentions. Maybe you could have written the piece anonymously. Maybe you could have not published it on a blog. I'm not sure what you hoped this would do other than ruin him financially and ruin his career. I don't know what laws you accuse him of breaking, but you didn't go to the police. This is and always has been my problem with this Me Too garbage. I 100% believe that there are people who have been in bad situations in the Hollywood area, just like in the entire world. But if you don't do the most basic of things, which is call the police and file a report, then I don't feel bad for you in most cases. Nerdist restored his name to the website sometime last week. And of course, they had to issue a statement today. Last week, our parent company completed its investigation into the allegations against Chris Hardwick and issued a statement on our site that reinstated a mention of Hardwick as its founder. That is so insane to me. The guy was your founder. Removing his name from the website doesn't change that. That reinstated the motion of Hardwick as our founder of Nerdist, which is factually true. I'm not sure what that is supposed to mean. This statement is not intended to imply any change in our ongoing support of women and victims, nor does it change our business relationship with Hardwick, which we concluded in 2017. So I'm guessing in 2017, he sold the company, and good on him. I suppose they're not They're probably not legally bound to have his name on the show or on the website, but nonetheless. Our shows and stories are created by a team of people dedicated to making nerd culture and the internet a more positive, inclusive, and thoughtful place. Ugh. We hope to continue to embody that mission with our content, our community, and most importantly, our actions. Blah, 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 virtue, virtue, virtue. Here's a bunch of numbers that you're not going to call because what you really want to do is bitch online. Of course, we've got, are you legally obligated to mention him on your site? If not, why bother putting his name back up? Your history page doesn't even have to be 100% thorough. Pretty sure the Buffalo Bills site doesn't mention OJ anymore. Right, because a man who was tried, found innocent of all charges, well, not really tried criminally, a man who was never even charged criminally is the same thing as OJ. But it's healthy to see the comments are kind of going his way. There would be no Nerdist if not for Chris. He's the founder and should be mentioned. A lot of the comments, are in his support. Don't worry, bud. Your life won't be destroyed by any vengeful exes anytime soon. But you have this guy. Oh, I'm going to cancel my subscription. Okay. This person, Jessica Fox, exercising her memology, or gifology, I suppose. But most of these people, it also doesn't change that the only thing Chloe has proven is her bitterness from getting dumped and that Chris wouldn't take her back. If she was scared of abuse and losing him, she wouldn't have cheated. If he was abusive, cheating would have set him off. I stand with Chris Hardwick. You have, maybe everyone at Nerdist knew Dykstra was telling the truth, but the Chinese corporation that owns him didn't care and wanted to protect him. No, maybe he's just innocent. And people are rightfully calling them out. What is the matter with you having removed his name to begin with without having proof or due process, you stupid idiots? Most of the people at Nerdist have been with him since G4 TV, which is how I actually learned him, or I guess met him. If he was this person, why would they still be there? This is good. You have a couple of unfollowing now. Okay, let's see. They have 500,000 followers. I think they're going to be just fine. And to be honest with you, in 4 hours, this interaction kind of proves the internet doesn't care about it anymore. The internet's over it. These idiots that quit, they're dumb. They're collecting unemployment checks. Chris Hardwick, vindicated, and hopefully he could put this all behind him.